Hey guys, this is Stephen Howard, my dog Yucca, and we're out here at a high point out in Las Vegas. You can see Las Vegas skyline out there. You can see the Mandalay Bay on one end, the stratosphere on the other end, the Wynn and Venetian, Caesar's Palace, very faint Ferris wheel. I'm up here at a new camp spot. The other night, Jason Lima was playing out here from Marquee nightclub, and I'm very well connected in Las Vegas. People don't realize when I'm in Montana or wherever else that I am, but people remember me from the 15 or more years that I was out on the strip promoting nightclubs. I was known as Skateboard Steve. I had kind of a living legend that preceded me. A lot of people said that I was like a one-man gang or something, but I was a good guy. I was like, if I was a superhero, I'd probably be Batman or Venom. So, I'm one of those guys that if something was happening, I didn't want to get involved, but if something's happening and I can see through the situation, I'm going to get involved. And, I'm the first person, if there's an accident, I'm the first person to stop and help everybody. I kind of just go through life like that. If people need help, I'm there. If they need healing, I'm there. If they need, emotional sustenance, basically that my whole life, I've been an empath and I didn't realize it. And there was some pre-programming within my parents and stuff that, the baby of the family always got like the leftovers or whatever. It was kind of crazy. And my brother and my sister got new automobiles. And when they got to me, they didn't feel like doing that. So I always got used cars. And then I got a VW bus because I was a hippie anyway, and I said, fuck you guys. So, I'm not devastated over losing my parents. They're not dead, but my mother's homeless. My father lives with a millionaire in Lake Las Vegas. My ex-wife lives with her parents with my baby girl out in Henderson. And I'm stuck here out in the desert in my Suburban because people don't like me. They don't like what I say. They don't like how I react. They don't like my honesty or my... I don't know. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but I know that it's a pattern and it has nothing to do with me. If somebody has a problem with you, it's usually because you're triggering them and their problem, which I do a lot as a Sagittarius, and it's how I do my healing, is I learn what your problem is, and then I kind of pick at it without ripping the scab off. I'll let you do that. That comes in Dark Night of the Soul and then Awakening. So I'm awakening people, and there's a lot of people that don't want to wake. They don't want to wake up. They don't want to take the red pill. They've taken the blue pill. Their reality is what it is, and they don't want to disturb their reality. Well, that's bullshit, First of all, if I had $40 million, I wouldn't be nickeling, diming somebody's son. If they're really a part of my family and all of that, I would marry the man, and then his children would be taken care of regardless of their age. They brought it up that I'm 48 years old. I can take damn good care of myself. And that might be true. That might not, Also with the clairvoyancy and the empathic healer, I got ADHD and dyslexia. And I am remarkable at some things. I think I'd be a great actor. I think I have stage presence. I think I have film presence. I think I photograph well. I'm also a stuntman, and I've done amazing things in my life that I know I could do again if given the ability. Check out my YouTube channel, SK8BRD Steve. I'm not coming at you from ego right now. What I'm saying is your personal value and what you have to offer people is priceless. And if people don't understand and don't take care of you, and you're in the family anyway by blood, um, you know, I think that's really, really messed up. That you take care of your own kids, but whoever your love interest, their kids can go rot out in the desert, and I won't help you fix your trailer so you lose it, and you'll look like a big buffoon, and we'll blame it all on you. That way you'll feel like shit and want to go commit suicide or something, and we'll say, see, he was psychotic, he did have problems, and all this stuff. We proved it. Well, thanks a lot, guys. Anybody that leaves you out in the desert to die with your dog and doesn't help support you for gas or anything during a pandemic, as far as I'm concerned, you guys can go have a good life. I'm no longer involved. And what's going to happen to me is in the next few months, I'm headed towards superstardom. I don't know how it's coming, but I believe it's this YouTube channel that someone's going to see the brilliance and the reality of the situation. They're going to go, hey, that guy's got a point. And maybe we should do something about that. I think this is part of something big. And, honestly, it really is. Whatever comes my way, I'm gonna look at carefully, and hopefully get some sort of entertainment attorney or somebody to help me. And I have incredible talents. I have great material. I have a lot of wealth of knowledge and over the years to share with people, and I love people. And unfortunately, my family, some friends, and some ex-family are not going to make it for this. They'll see it because I'm going to be on probably People Magazine and stuff like that. What I have to offer is cutting edge, and it hasn't been done before. I've never seen anything like it. That movie Point Break that came out was the remake. That was an incredible movie with awesome stunts, but a terrible script. I mean, just horrible. So, I'm trying to develop a spiritual adventure, something that involves Las Vegas, Montana, Yosemite Valley, Lake Tahoe, San Diego, Santa Cruz, and northern Scotland. So, there's about an 8-month to 10-month of filming. I believe the film's going to cost around $3 to $5 million to make. And I'm sitting out here in my truck with my dog on a hill. So, pandemic, schmandemic. I guess what I'm trying to say is whoever you are, it doesn't matter who you are. You can work at McDonald's, but your tattoos all over your face and down your neck, and really cool looking kid, and you got dreads, and you can spit some game, man. You got hip hop knowledge, and you don't realize it yet, but you're working at McDonald's, and you're a superstar. You're a fucking superstar. You're what's that guy that just came out with I'll forget it. I forgot his name. I'll think of it. But there's artists that are out there in the world. There's people that have incredible talents. And then there's a bunch of people that are above us financially that are trying to steal our stuff or something. So, I just want to be a part of my project and make it the best that I can make it. And, love is always the answer. You're very valuable is what I'm trying to say, that we're all individuals, valuable. We all have a lot to offer this world. And we're being held back by things that are outside of our control. and it has to do with our self-esteem. I was told my entire life that, I was maybe dumb, or I wasn't going to college. There was just some things where people just kind of like gave up on me, but they didn't realize that underneath all of that, I was brilliant, that I was gifted, that I was a savant as a child. I skateboarded, I rock climbed, I kayaked. I did all these things at a very, very young age. Rock climbing, And, most kids at 12, 13 years old aren't interested. Maybe nowadays, but back then they weren't interested in that. They wanted to go jump their bike down at the ditch or play army in the field. They weren't interested in going and climbing 1,000-foot cliff and see if you're gonna die today. So here I am, 48 years old, living in my car, down from Montana. I was supposed to have a job here. I was supposed to have a good job that I really liked, with people that I was really in love with, that would allow me to make whatever I needed so I could go off to LA and I could do readings. Every weekend I was going to drive to LA in a rental car. I was going to do readings in Hollywood until I got a part, or until I got my movie, noticed, or whatever spiel I have to do. I'm going to show up and I'm going to be the guy. And all this shit went to shit. I came down here, remain nameless, but somebody close to me is on drugs. And, I'm looking at different relationships after 3 years, and nobody's grown and nobody's done anything different, and they're still in their same miserable fucking lives. And they're wondering why it's like this.